Political drama, emotional outbursts, and maybe even some extreme weather, Mars goes retrograde in Cancer on January 6th. Let's get into it. So this Mars retrograde into Cancer is really, really big energy. It is setting us up for what we expect to see in 2025, and it's also happening at a very interesting time. January 6th. Yes, that January 6th, the upcoming Monday where we are supposed to certify the results of the election and Donald Trump is supposed to be president. Mars is the planet of action. It's the planet of passion. It's the planet of drive, our will, our ambition. It's the planet of anger. It's the planet of frustration. It's how we fight. It is currently retrograde in Leo and is going to retrograde back even further into Cancer. And Cancer is deeply, deeply emotional. It's nurturing. It's ruled by the moon, and it is the proverbial mother of the entire universe. Super deep, super emotional. Think about water. Think about mama bear energy, okay? Cancer governs themes like the home, your childhood, obviously your mother, your security, and on a global perspective, national security and even national identity. So when Mars retrogrades into Cancer, that forward aggressive energy slows down, and Mars sort of turns that energy in on itself. It focuses more inward, and this can create a lot of emotional frustration. So on a personal level, many of us will be feeling emotionally frustrated and overwhelmed for the simple fact that we can't make progress on things that we want to make progress on. This could be projects, this could be, I don't know, anything that we have tied our ambitions to. And also this retrograde can bring up old wounds around childhood, your family, your upbringing, things about your home and your security, like what makes you feel safe. And on a global aspect, Mars retrograde in Cancer is especially interesting because Cancer rules themes like patriotism, our homeland, our security, your national identity. I'm proud to be an American, that type of thing. And so Mars retrograde into this sign can definitely bring up frustrations around leadership. We can see issues around border patrol, border security, and things like that. We can expect tensions around domestic policies. I've already mentioned sort of like border patrol, border security. We can also expect tensions around policies that affect families and affect housing. And a lot of people are going to be acting out of emotion instead of logic. So we can expect to see some like really heated standoffs. So January 6th is the day that we're supposed to certify the presidential election. People are obviously already feeling some type of way about it. There's a lot of divisiveness, but with this Mars retrograde into Cancer, there's going to be a lot of frustration. Like I said, people are going to be acting out of emotion instead of logic. There's this frustration around patriotism, around this is what's mine sort of thing. And, you know, we could literally see elected officials, government officials have outbursts. And sort of just not be able to control themselves because they are going to be overwhelmed with emotion. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw, debates, protests, and Mars retrograde is a very tricky energy, meaning that it's hard to progress things forward. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a delay in the actual certification process or, something communication is just misconstrued or things are not going to go the way that people think that they are going to go on January 6th. This is definitely a time to tread carefully. For all of us personally, it's really important to not have outbursts of emotion, right? Not react out of emotion. And it is going to be very, very, very hard. But to sort of ground yourself in this energy, I recommend journaling. I recommend talking to yourself, having dialogue out loud just to kind of get the frustration out. Meditation, if you're able to quiet your mind, moving your body. This energy really feels like you're giving a crab a gun or you're giving the crab a knife, right? Because Cancer is ruled by a crab. And that's the image that I have in my mind. And that's kind of how all of us as a collective are going to be feeling. So really just take a step back, breathe. Remember, retrogrades are about revisiting something. And so the last thing you want to do is say something that you will regret, do something that you will regret whenever Mars goes direct. And Mars goes direct in the sign of Cancer on February 23rd, right? So until then, keep calm and wusa. So what do you think about this retrograde happening on such a politically significant day? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you're following for more. And if you want to know how this transit is going to affect you personally, you can click the link in my bio and book a reading.